technical part of the chassis is almost complete. Here up front, because now I have a servo interfering with plastic body post, original one I mean. So something should be fabricated instead of it, because I used this radiator mounting holes to screw a plate that holds the body here on the front of the chassis. And now, as I can use only one of these posts here on the motor side, and I believe it will be not the better solution to hold to screw the body only from the one side. So I need to make up something different to hold body from the both sides of it. I need to think a little bit and share the solution with you. As for electronics placement, as for ESC, I will show you. As for ESC placement, it's my Sidewinder 4. I just soldered some extensions for the motor wires, because the stock ones, as you can see, are a little bit short, so I cannot place the ESC with these short wires. That is why I had to lengthen them. I decided to take two banana plugs, 4 millimeters, solder them together using some wires, so with appropriate gauge. So now I have this wire extension, because I didn't want to cut the stock motor wires and solder something to them. I believe it's not the way that I should use. It could have been easier if the motor had like wire posts here. I could just take an appropriate piece of the wires that I need, like, and just solder directly to the motor. But it's not my case, so I had to use something like this. As for ESC placement itself, I believe it will be positioned like this. Here up front, it will have enough space here on the top. Wires will not interfere with the spur gear, and all this installation should work. The only thing left to do is just route these wires, like bend them a little bit, connect them all, and to make sure that they don't interfere with the body posts. And that's it. After it, the AC will be placed here. I will hold it here, I believe, using just some zip ties maybe, because I think fabricating some purpose plate and some kind of mounting and using maybe two-sided tape is not the best solution here, because anyway ESC stays under the body, so I will not lose it anyway. The only thing that should be considered, I believe, is these two wires that goes here above the drive shaft, so maybe something should be fabricated, some plate, I don't know, just to protect this wiring, or maybe I use some, I don't know, tape or something like this, and some zip ties to attach this wire somewhere, just to protect them. I will need to think about it. and make a decision. As for the battery will be placed here. I will need to do some, I don't know, plate maybe to protect the bottom of the battery from the drive shaft, just in case, because I don't like when battery is put above the drive shaft and is not protected from it. So it's just my thoughts, just my concerns. I cannot maybe insist on this, but I think it will be a good solution. A little bit of protection for the battery itself. Although I have a hard case, but anyway. Okay, so next step is to proceed with body mount. Just a second, I will try to show you in details what I mean. Okay, here is the body, and here we can see one hole, two hole, yeah. That hold, they used to hold this radiator grill on the stock body. And my previous body mount looked like this. So piece of aluminum plate and some bent piece with some spacer and the nut. And I had the appropriate piece on the frame, so the same like this piece of aluminum, and I drilled a hole in it, so mounted it on the chassis, and it holds the body in place. Held the body in place. So if I place this one, they used to do it. From this side it will be okay, but from this side it will interfere with the servo, because I have this. I have to chop it a little bit to allow the body sit lower. So the servo is here, and I have only half of this hole to mount the bracket. So I will have a number of solutions, I believe, for this. So the one will be to fabricate the new mount, yeah, the new plate, and to use these two holes for this piece. So again, just I need to measure how much free space I will have. So if I use this hole, it's like almost 2 centimeters from the servo edge. And what we have here, so if we take 2 centimeters, it's somewhere here anyway. So the plate should be like this to go around the servo and the motor. So again, it's not the easiest way. I will need to think about it, how it will work and what should be done. And after I decide which way I should use and decide what should I do next. Because I don't want just use 2 screws and some plate on the chassis just to screw the body using these 2 holes, because every time I need to change the battery I will have to unscrew them, so it's not the way I like it. Magnets also will not work they will not hold the body as they should, because I'm planning to mount the battery itself to the body using just some velcro to put it somewhere here. So now I will have to do something with body mount and show you the result.